putting things off, nothing will change. Your future self is begging you to take action now, to take action today. We want to leave the responsibility up to the person in the future, but to be quite honest, you don't know what that future self is going to be dealing with. That person could be dealing with loss, could be dealing with financial struggle, it could be dealing with a job loss, it could be dealing with the fact that you failed all your classes and now you have to retake all these classes and even 10 times harder to try to graduate. You just don't know what this person is going to be dealing with in the future, and when you leave it up to your future self to figure itself out, all you're doing is a disservice to the person you are today. Because today, if you have time, if today you have an open schedule, if today you have multiple hours to doom scroll or to watch all of these productivity videos, you're just doing yourself a disservice to your future self. And your future self is jumping back from time and saying, hey, get started today, because you don't even know what's going to be coming towards the future for you. I say this because I wish I could go back 10 years and tell my past self to work harder on YouTube so that we don't have to struggle in the job that we do. If I had just taken it serious back then, I would have been so much more farther. But here I am in a job that I don't like, dealing with having to build a brand, having to build a business, and figuring it all out every single weekend. And I'm not saying that I'm complaining or anything, because I love this so much. It's just my future self was begging me back then to do something about it, because here I am begging my past self to do something about it, but we never did. So here we are. And now I'm listening to future Geraldine. I'm listening to the future me being like, okay, if I didn't do it back then, she's going to start today. She's going to start now. And whoever it is 10 years down the line, they're going to be grateful that I started to get today. Your future self is begging you to start. Your future self is begging you to just get started. And we are going to talk about it some more right here. We're going to break it all down. But if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Geraldine, and my videos all about goal setting, productivity, and procrastination. If you guys want to, please consider subscribing, as I make videos all about this and I go into deep dives of everything. And it's just a great time over here. So please subscribe to this channel. Also, everything that I'm talking about in this video will be in the show notes, will be in the description down below. I will be putting my notes down there. So if you want to just have my notes in a written format instead of a verbal format, that will be down below. And then please consider subscribing to my newsletter, where I also share more insights on strategies on how to beat procrastination and build discipline and keep yourself accountable towards achieving your goals. Okay, so all of that, everything you need to know will be down in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started with this video. So number one, I'll be looking down in my notes a lot because I've written down so much, I don't want to miss it, okay? So number one, the cost of inaction, okay? So Newton's first law, yes, we're going there. Newton's first law says an object at rest will stay at rest, and an object in motion will stay at motion at a constant speed, direction, unless acted by an external force. An external force meaning something's going to stop it from moving. The same way that an object in place will stay at place unless there's an external force making it to move. So when we think of procrastination, you are an object at rest, okay? You're either laying down, you're sitting down, you're in your car, you're whatever. Point is that you're not taking action. You're not moving, you're not progressing into anything, you're not going in a direction, you are staying in place. So with Newton's first law, if you think about it, if you are an object in motion, how the heck do you get out of that motion? How the heck do you get yourself out of that state and rest? How do you get out of that place and rest? Well, you cause an external force, meaning you need to get up, girl. You need to get up, you need to stand up, and you need to get yourself out of that rhythm. You need to get yourself out of that resting position. So get up, go to the restroom. Get up and get a glass of water. Get up and go put on some shoes. Get up and just put your damn phone down. All of these are causing you to put yourself as an object in motion. So when we think of an object in motion, we think of going from A to B, right? Meaning your goals versus taking action versus achieving that goal. You want to get from point A to point B. You want to be able to achieve that. And the only way to achieve that is making progress. So there's a cost of you doing nothing, is what I'm saying. Regret always comes from the actions you did not take, not the failures. I want to make a whole video about the fear of failure because I feel like this is something that I do a lot of polls on my community post. If you're subscribed, you get them on a weekly basis. And a lot of you guys are always making the same type of responses. And this is a way for me to get to know you guys. And I'm noticing a pattern with procrastination is that you guys have a lot of fear of failure, a fear and an overwhelmness and overthinking every action that you take. Something that I've currently noticed is that you guys are overthinking the actions you need to take. If you want to make progress, if you want to get from point A to B, if you want to be that object in motion, in order to do this, you need to make your steps so much more simpler and so much more less overwhelming for yourself that you don't have to overwhelm yourself out of making progress. What do I mean by this? I mean, less is always going to be more. I always say you need to have one goal and one action, and that's it. All you have to do is take care of whatever present thing you're doing. I know there's a bajillion other things that you need to be doing, okay? Trust me. I wish that I could be washing all my clothes and folding everything and taking my car to go wash, and I have a million bajillion gazillion things I need to do, but the present moment right now is that I want to make progress towards my YouTube channel, so I'm taking the time to sit here, film, and then I can worry about whatever comes afterwards. You are overwhelming your to-do list with too many tasks. You're overwhelming your mind with too many thoughts at one time, and you are overthinking what the next perfect step is. Nothing is going to be perfect. All you need to worry about is making yourself the object go in motion. All you need to worry about right now is the fact that you need to get up. If you are struggling really bad with procrastination, if you're struggling really bad with sitting down and continuing to rest and continuing to be that object at rest, I'm sorry, but bullshit with everything else, the only thing that matters is you getting up. Now, what do you do after you get up, right? Geraldi, I've stood up, but what do? I still feel this overwhelmness. Well, this goes back to what is the biggest priority? What is the biggest thing that will make the most impact? So I feel like we're going all over with this, but like I said, there's a cost of inaction. And with you not taking this action, you're only hurting your future self from not achieving the goals that you deserve. The power of consistent action, okay? Start with the idea of one. Like I said, one action, 1 hour per day, and watch those actions start to collect like interest and build wealth for you. You want to build momentum. Once you build momentum, like you said, like everyone knows, there's a snowball effect, right? You push a snowball down the hill, and it becomes bigger and bigger over time. We want to be that momentum. We want to have that snowball effect for ourselves. So if that's the case, we need to have consistent action. We need to be making the same action every single day, because if you're making not the same action every single day, then you're doing everything all willy-nilly and you're not actually going to see any type of progress towards anything that you actually want to achieve. Let's say you want to lose 14 pounds, but you do your actions inconsistently. One day you're eating 1,500 calories, and the next day you're eating 1,300 calories, and then the next day you're eating 1,600 calories. You're not making the same consistent action, so you don't even know if what you're doing, you don't even know which action you need to take that's going to work towards losing those 14 pounds. But if you eat 1,300 calories every single day and then you weigh yourself by the end of the week, you can see, hey, I've lost a pound, or hey, I've gained a pound. Therefore, maybe I should cut back on something. Progress is going to help you keep yourself in the game. If you're not making progress, then you're going to start thinking to yourself, oh yeah, there's no point of me continuing this journey towards achieving my goal because I'm not getting the results that I want. Progress is what's going to compel you to keep in the game. Because when you think of all these dopamine hitting habits, you're getting pleasure at the moment. However, when you're going after your goals and you're building discipline and you're trying to do the work, there is no dopamine. There's nothing there compelling you to stay within the game. So the only thing that you could look forward to is the weight coming off, your debt being paid off, your subscriber count going up, your business is booming and you're making money off of it. Whatever goal that you want, watching all of this happen is what's going to be compelling and keeping you in the game. So if that's the case, we need to ensure that you're making the progress needed to keep yourself in the game. And I feel like that's a lot of the missing point when it comes to people achieving their goal, is that A, they don't recognize how boring it is. B, they don't recognize the amount of patience they're going to have to learn to have. And then C, that your goals are not going to look like it looks in your head until you understand that the journey, being all corny here, the journey is what's going to help you get to where you want to be. Because the journey is going to be the thing that's compelling to you. It's the fact that you're having your ups and your downs. It's the fact that you're having your debt paid off little by little. It's the fact that you're watching the numbers go down on this scale. The vision that you have in your head, you're not going to go from point A to point Z and have this big hurrah. No, you're going to go through every single motion of your journey, leading up to that vision in your head. And then when you actually truly think back on the time of you going through that journey, you're not going to think of, oh yeah, my point A to point Z. No, you're going to think of all of these little struggles that you took to lead you to where you are today, to lead you to where you want to be today. And I understand that with my own journey of becoming a content creator, me watching myself become a better content creator, and me figuring out what exactly I want to offer and what exactly I could bring of value to you guys. It's such an amazing journey that I'm putting myself through. I think to myself, like, oh wow, if I just never went on this journey, I would have never figured it out. I would have been sitting forever waiting for the great idea to pop up. But here I am figuring it out as I go. And the more that I figure it out as I go, the more that vision in my head is coming to fruition. So that is the power of consistent action, where I'm uploading videos on a consistent basis. I upload 3 videos every week, and that is a consistent action. So you guys know when I'm uploading. I'm uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm uploading every consistent week, and you guys know I will be here. And I'm keeping that momentum going. And I'm figuring things out as I go. So, but how do we keep this ball rolling, right? We're making the journey, but there comes to a point where it's like, you hit a roadblock. How do you keep this ball rolling? Well, number 3, accountability is the missing piece. So those who are chronic procrastinators cannot simply rely on their own willpower, because if that was the case, you would have achieved your goals 10 years ago. You would have achieved your goals 3 years ago. You would have achieved your goals a long time ago. Who are chronic procrastinators and cannot get themselves from being an object at rest to an object in motion, accountability could be the missing piece that you need in order to get yourself up. This is why I am introducing my accountability membership called the Committed Collective, where it is a collective of females who want to build the life of their dreams, who want to build their life of whatever their minds imagine, okay? I'm creating this accountability for a few reasons. Number 1, to have a network of like-minded people. I struggle so hard finding friends in real life, and let alone finding people who will make your life better. Number 2, it's an accountability membership. So not only are you getting the friendship, the networking piece to it, you're also getting somebody who's going to help you keep accountable and help you get to where you want to go. And then in this membership group, it is going to be solely based on beating procrastination and going after your goals with discipline and accountability. So just think about it. If you're somebody who is struggling right now alone, this membership, I'm launching this membership for the person who feels alone in their journey, who cannot get themselves up and just needs that encouraging, supporting environment that is going to help them turn into that person in motion, who's going to help them turn into the person that they envision in their mind. So if you're currently feeling alone and you currently feel like you just cannot beat procrastination on your own, then please join the membership. Please join the waiting list. The membership will be launching really, really soon. The link to the waiting list will be down below. The people who are on the waiting list will be the first ones to get in on this membership. And then they will be like my founding members, okay? They're going to be the ones who are going to help me create just the best membership out there. And then I will be able to open it up to the public. But if you want first dibs, if you want to get a great deal and become a founding member, please join the waiting list down below. If you're currently feeling alone, if you currently feel like you cannot stop procrastinating and you want to finally learn how to be disciplined and go after your goals, this is the membership for you. We'll be doing weekly coaching calls, monthly live Q&As, and you'll get so much more content from me, which is mini courses, ebooks, you name it. Like, you'll just be getting so much more content from me. And overall, I'm hoping this membership, what I'm hoping that you'll get out of this membership is finally achieving your goals and making friends out of it. So please join the waiting list down below. However, you don't have to just only join my membership. You can go out and look for a group who has similar interests as you, or find a Facebook group who is all about procrastination. You can go out there and try to look for it yourself. I've tried going out there and looking for it myself. I just have not been able to find it. And so that's why I'm creating it myself, and I'm making my own support system, because I just realized that accountability is super important, and just having a world where you could just share with no judgment, because this is going to be a no judgment zone. Everyone's going to be going through the exact same thing that you're going through, and I'm hoping that not only I can help you, but the entire group can just help each other, because this is not a group just for me. It's not Giraldi's podcast. No, this is the committed collective. So it's not about me at all. It's about you and what you can get out of this membership, and what you can receive that's going to help you, what you're going to receive in value that's going to help you achieve greater things in the outside world. So it's not about me, nothing about me at all, but it's about what we can do for you and what we can provide for you. So I'm super excited for this membership. I'm really hoping that you guys go join the waiting list down below, because it'd be so great to see you there. Okay, so a little recap on this video. If you've made it this far, again, the show notes will be down below, but a little bit of a recap. Okay, the cost of inaction. Okay, number 1, there's a cost of inaction. There's a cost from you not making the necessary progress. Number 2, the power of consistent action. Okay, there is power in you making action consistently every single day. You're building momentum on a daily basis. Okay, there's power in making those micro little shifts in your habits. Okay, there's something brewing there when you're making the same action every single day. Remember, 1 goal, 1 hour, 1 action, okay? Every single day. And then number 3, accountability is the missing piece. If you are struggling alone, if you just cannot get yourself up and going, join this membership group. There's an opportunity for you to finally get out of this constant object at rest and build the life that you want to have. Accountability could be the missing piece. If you need somebody there to encourage you and support you, we can be there. The Committed Collective is there for you to join. So that is all for today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Joel De Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.